All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Monday night stream. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you're all doing well. Hello, performer number 6, Cynical B, Dr. Tellyman, Michael Hill, Tim, Baker, Exit 13, Dragonfly. It's so good to see you guys. I don't think it's... Oh, Sammy, Eric, welcome. Good to see you guys. Performer number 6, in case I missed you, I think you're the first one I said. But anyway, thank you all so much for being here Monday night. We're going to be checking out this new First Take episode from Asterism and Marty Friedman, which was super exciting to see them getting on such a large platform. But before we do that, I want to give a shout out to someone who's really important to this community. I just saw old Mr. B's video from earlier. I think it was today. Earlier today. And I just want to give him a shout out and share the link to his video because he's trying to raise money to get a scooter so he can get around and get his stuff, you know, his prescriptions, his groceries, his daily necessities. And, I just want to make sure as many people see this as possible. So in case you're able to help out at all, please go do that because, you know, we all appreciate what old Mr. B does. We want him to be able to get around and do his thing. So there's the link I just posted in the chat. But now let's get to the music. Because that's what brings us all together. So, this is Asterism here. Asterism and Marty Friedman with GYUTTO and on the First Take. Let's check it out.
よろしくお願いします。
「
Okay. I feel like I should probably pause this because, especially with the first take, I'm a little worried about this stream. It'll probably get blocked afterwards. I don't know, but I'm recording the clip in case. Anyway, it is so cool to see these two guitarists together on screen, and dang, their styles go together so well. I haven't seen a ton from Marty Friedman, but I've heard him talk about the Japanese music scene. I know how much he appreciates it, and I've heard him talk about music, composition, and all that stuff. And so, like, I'm a huge fan of him, even without hearing much of his music. But that said, it's so cool to see these two together on here. And I love this song. It's got such a fun, upbeat. It almost reminds me a little bit of Baby Metal. I think it's like her vocal tone kind of reminds me of Sue a little bit. I don't know. But it's got such a cool sound to it. Love these guitar harmonies we got going here. Okay. That high bass licking. Oh man. Yeah. What? Okay. That chorus reminds me a little bit of, I think, Gimme Chocolate. Or what is that, the Baby Metal song that kind of goes like that a little bit? Oh, did I mute it? Oh my gosh. How long was it muted? Okay. At least that'll help with not getting blocked. All right. Sorry about that. Love that bass lick right there. Yes, thank you, Jan Ash. Dude, that's what I'm talking about, man. The guitar harmonies. And you can tell it's live too. It's not perfectly polished like it would be on the record, but it's got that human element to it, and it makes it so much better. Like, this is, to me, what the first take's all about, is getting these super authentic, high quality performances that are intimate. You can see what's going on, what they're doing, and this is such a cool song to have on the first take because all that cool harmony between the two guitars and the bass right there. Oh, that was so sick. Cool call and response. Ooh, key change. That's so true, Dr. Teleman. Like, they've been basically busking and playing shows and stuff. Like, they are a live band. There's some bands, you know, who are kind of they're studio bands and then they play live, but this band is like always playing shows, getting out there, doing their thing, and it shows through their skill levels that they're just like so high level. Yes, Dingo Show, peak skills. Cool time change. That tasty unison at the end there. That's so cool, man. I love it. I love how Marty Friedman is just like a pure music nerd, you know? Like he just loves music. Anyway, that was really awesome. Thank you so much for joining me while I check this out. Really, again, super happy to see Asterism on the first take. And the video is doing well. Almost, 750,000 views. So hopefully it keeps going and getting more eyes on Asterism because, they deserve it. Anyway, all right. Well, now it's time to... Yeah, seriously. Marty's like, I kept up. Oh, man. All right, so time to head over to Twitch and get to the request portion of the stream. And yeah, I think that's about it. I'm going to pop that link to... Oh, crap, I already lost it. Just, here's the link to old Mr. B's video again. In case you weren't here earlier. Crap. It's shortened there. Dang it. I closed it out and now I don't have the link. Anyway, it's earlier in the chat. Maybe I'll post it in the pinned comment once we are not live. But yeah, again, if you weren't here earlier, old Mr. B really needs a chair to get around, to get his groceries and his meds and everything. And just looking for some help if you can get it. So I'll be sure to share that link when we end the stream here. Oh, Simno, thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. So anyway, I'll see y'all over on Twitch. We'll get to the songs, music discovery, and yeah, it'll be fun. I'll see you over there.